There are many things that are wrong with Devon Larratt. 4 of them are his commitment, his consistency, his courage, and his cockiness. Let's discuss these 4 points in detail and figure out why he has become a dominant force in the arena of arm wrestling in a time where every aspect of the game is changing rapidly with the emergence of new champions and giants of the sport. Devon, at the start of his pro career, had to cleave his way to the top through some of the big names like Travis Bagent, Jerry Caderet, Michael Todd, Tim Bresnan, Ron Bath, and a bunch of European dudes whom he allegedly dodged throughout. Also, there was a prime John Brezenk. The first point is his commitment. Devon's commitment for the sport is at par with the likes of John Brezenk and Ron Bath. We can easily fill all the other athletes in between this bracket. Being a part of the Special Armed Forces of Canada doesn't make Devon any special. That's his job like any other job. What makes him special is his die-hard attitude towards arm wrestling. I mean, the guy is madly in love with the sport. The amount of table time Devon goes through is higher than any other arm wrestler in the world, even those who are half his age. At least that's what his YouTube channel suggests, which is the second biggest arm wrestling channel, by the way. In fact, his passion for the sport is increasing with his age.
Keep things as close to center as you can.
The second point is his consistency. Devon's tenacity and his attitude of not saying no to any challenge is remarkable. I don't remember him declining any hand ever in his career. It seems he has arm wrestled with the whole wide world. Not only in championships, tournaments or super matches, even his practice pulls are open to anyone irrespective of their size or strength. Unlike many greats of the sport, Devon is not afraid of losing, even to a complete rookie. Although it's impossible for a novice to beat him, even with both hands. For the past 10 years, Devon's presence on the table is phenomenal. Except John, no other athlete has done that in the last decade. Although John comes a close second because of his retirement rants every now and then.
Really seriously thinking about quitting the sport.
Devon, I'm coming.
Let's look at the third point, that is his courage. Devon possesses heart of a lion and the brain of a hyena when it comes to facing any opponent whatsoever. His complete lack of respect towards the stature of his opponent gives him an edge over them. Few weeks into a match, his demeanor changes and he transforms himself into something more than a person. And it seems at one point that he can arm wrestle Hercules himself. Though the outcome may come out different sometimes, but there is no downswing in his courage or confidence. He bounces back more prepared for the next one. Decimating his Eastern foes one by one, Devon has proved that the allegation of him dodging them is a farce. Fourth point is his cockiness. The credit to Devon's transformation into a loudmouth, mind game playing mean machine goes somewhat vaguely to Mr. Right, the easy money Dave Chaffee. Dave was the first one to point out the unsportsmanlike behavior of Devon, where he holds his opponent and teases them to quit.
Like if I'm holding you, will you give up? Like you always do with a real sportsmanlike when you have someone beating you, stand there and make an ass out of something. You know, there's a picture.
That infamous WAL 504 match where Devon went under the table, avoiding the incredible side pressure of Chaffee after Dave took the first one. After this match, Devon realizes the true potential of King's move and started practicing his outside game religiously. Travis Bagent gave Devon a lesson in 2008 Arm Wars 11 right-hand match on how to manipulate a setup and frustrate referees, the opponent, and the audience to the point of sheer frustration. That match was precisely the reason why the grip has a time limit now.
This guy's a bum. The only reason he's up here because of you. Are you kidding me?
Devon could only pin Travis twice out of the 5 wins he got that day. Setting the prelude for the next day, Travis slaps Devon around the table in left-hand match and cashing on Devon's frustration from the day before. Maybe that's the reason Georgi hates Bagent so much. Just kidding. Devon is a quick learner. His IQ on the table is a solid 10 on the cards. 5 points goes to Travis out of these though. Trash talking has become Devon's primary weapon in the super matches in recent times. The verbal volleys he throws to his opponents via his social media bow are incredibly effective as they startle his adversaries and they lose their wits in the setup.
Pussy.
And as we all know, every inch is important before the ready go. If you are going to face Devon in a match and you are watching his YouTube channel and reacting to his mind games, your chances of winning that match will go rapidly down, irrespective of your preparations, unless you are a Levan or a Gennady.
You see this?
Yeah. Quit.
Devon Larratt is a legend of the sport. He has perfected his game to withstand the test of time. His commitment towards arm wrestling leads to his consistency, which in turn gives him courage to face unimaginable adversaries, which ends up making him a cocky son of a gun and a true
I
people's
was a little
champion.
kid. Okay. And you're awesome. And I told my boy about you when we see you on Instagram.
If you like my content and love arm wrestling, then like, share and subscribe. Keep healthy, keep hustling. This is Nitin Vats signing off.